Hey guys, so for this video, what you're going to do is you're going to watch me put my race ski together and then go racing. So I got about 2 days into the race, so hopefully it goes well, and we're going to go ahead and get started. As you can see, I had pretty much nothing done, and the entire ski is exploded into pieces pretty much all over the shop. So last year, the race season took a heavy toll on my engine. I ended up with a championship of Full Throttle Water X, but the motor by the end was completely anemic and tired. So I redid the rings, and then shout out to my buddy Sean over at California Fabrication. He was able to mill my stock head down so I can get a little bit more compression. This part didn't take too long. The only thing that took a long time was getting those gaskets off that exhaust manifold, which that Harbor Freight polishing tool made quick work of that. So that was pretty cool. So once the engine was together, it was just a delicate task of putting it into the hole and making sure everything's lined up and in a good spot. I like to take my time, make sure everything's aligned, and then I double check all the wires and hoses and make sure nothing's getting pinched. So in general, I take my time, I keep a cool head, and I try to be in the best mood I can possibly be in. I check every little clamp, every little nut, bolt, and screw to make sure that there's nothing on the ski that can go wrong during the race, and if something does go wrong, well, at least you did your best. And for whatever reason, I like to listen to Irish music as I do this. Not sure why. Maybe it makes the ski lucky. Who knows? As anyone that works on jet skis can tell you, man, putting that exhaust pipe on is the biggest pain in the ass with doing this whole thing. It's got to go in exactly one way, and it bumps and touches pretty much everything. But overall, it goes in there pretty good. I'm using a Superjet B chamber mixed with an SXR factory pipe head pipe and a XIR 750 manifold. It's kind of just a bunch of random stuff I happen to have at the shop, but seems to do really good, so I'm going to go ahead and keep using it. Well, yesterday went pretty good. I got really far in building this thing. I got just about everything assembled except for my surf brace piece broke. As you can see, it broke right there in that corner. And you can see we've also welded out a couple times. So we're gonna get that welded up. My dad's gonna come by and we'll get that taken care of. This is my dad, Anthony. He knows how to weld aluminum, so he's gonna go ahead and fix that piece for me so I can race tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get it all welded up. Looks like it's been welded a few times before. We'll see how it turns out.
Also, sorry for the stopping and starting. I get a lot of customers that come by and just talk to me. So if the clip kind of jumps, that's kind of why somebody kind of walked in. And yeah, this is just how racing goes. Every time, it doesn't matter how much you prepare, you always end up doing this stuff down to the wire. So, all right, my dad got my bracket fixed, and now we're gonna flip the jet ski over, and we're gonna go ahead and put the jet pump in. So that's what we're up to now. After a long ass day, we finally got the ski together, and we were able to take it down, get it loaded up, and get ready to race. All right, guys, it's balls AM. I'm getting ready to head out to the races. We got everything loaded up, and we're gonna head out to Parker.
Thank you. Float 221, toe loop.
Have it.
Good, thank you. And boat 56, back brace. Thank you.
All right, guys, this is the course map for the race you're about to see. Overall, it was a great course, a lot of fast corners. I had a lot of fun with my fellow racers, ended up with 3rd overall for the day. You're going to see 2 clips here, Moto 2, where I got the whole shot and ended up in 2nd place behind Dylan Walters, and Moto 1, where me and Harry Gocher were battling it out. Overall, I had an absolute blast. Here's me on the podium with Charles Sims and Dylan Waters. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and subscribe. And if you feel like supporting me, feel free to shop at my store, Nasty Nick's Motorsports. Thanks.